In the new TV show Bling Life, 3 of the self-made richest teenagers in America show viewers what it's like to live in style. Bling Life recently wrote about 3 young bougie millionaires, all of whom are still in their teens and make money from their bougie lifestyles. YouTuber Donald Don Lad Doer, 15, designer Isabella Barrett, 15, and TikTok star Pierce Woodward, 19. Dower got on the YouTube train a little later than most, but he made the most of it. The 15-year-old started his YouTube channel in 2019, and there are now more than 597,000 people who watch his videos. He calls himself the richest kid in America, which sounds like a goal, but his net worth is thought to be between $900,000 and $1.2 million. Dower said that he used to make YouTube videos with FaZe Rug and Tanner Fox before he joined the Piper Squad and went solo. He said, "It just keeps growing slowly." Most of the videos on his channel show a day in his life, like when he bought his first car or went to IKEA for the first time. The teen said, "The most I've ever made from YouTube is about $20,000 per month." Don Lad said that he is always working on something, but that he has a lot of help from his parents. "Most likely, I don't work at all during the week. I post pictures and stories all the time." He said, "I'm always up to something on social media." His mother, Yvonne, is always proud of how hard her son works. She told him, "If you're going to do something, do it all the way." During the show, Don Lad showed off his new home, which has a view of downtown LA and is where he lives with his parents and sister. He also showed off his expensive shoes collection. His favorite pair of shoes is a pair of high-tech Nikes that tie themselves up when you push buttons on them. Don Lad also showed off a few other pairs, like a pair of reflective Yeezys that he thought would cost between $2,000 and $3,000. "I tend to like the better things in life," he said. "I'm kind of a snob. I enjoy the best things in life. That might be because the family is rich." Don Lad surprised his loving mother by giving her a 2019 McLaren 570S, which cost about $230,000. A $10,000 makeover. "I've heard her say that she wants to wrap it, but she's been saying that since we bought it 3 years ago," he said. "So I thought I should probably do something about it." Don Lad made a joke about how his mother never hugged me so tight until she saw her sports car wrapped in purple, which is her favorite color. Dower thought about his future after getting rich and famous so fast that he didn't even finish high school. He said, "The most important thing I want to do in the future is grow my channel. I save or invest all of my money into the channel because I want it to grow so that it has the most viewers, subscribers, and views possible." Isabella Barrett, 15, used to be on the show Toddlers and Tiaras. Now, she is a powerful teen influencer who isn't afraid to show off her money. "I'm a multi-millionaire at the age of 15, and I like yachts, helicopters, and diamonds." Isabella Barrett, a teen fashion designer, hasn't finished high school either, but she's been in the spotlight for as long as she can remember. The blonde influencer became well known after she was on Toddlers and Tiaras, a popular reality show on TLC. She said that she was an obvious choice to be cast because she loves attention and being on camera. Barrett and her mother used their fame from reality TV to start a jewelry line called Glitzy Girl. Barrett is said to have made her first $1 million from the line. "I was called one of the youngest self-made millionaires in the United States when I was 6 years old," she said. After her gift-sending business, Bear in the Box, failed, she turned to fashion and started her first clothing line, House of Beretti, which sells suits for teens for between $210 and $599. "I didn't think anyone would make them," she said. Barrett showed her new line at New York Fashion Week. There were 65 models and 2 outfit changes for Barrett herself. She said before the show, "This is a pretty big day because this is a really big collection for me, and there will be a lot of media." Barrett then invited people to an after-party, where she changed into 6 more outfits and wrote a check for $85,000 to pay for the expensive event. "Having my own name on a checkbook scares my parents to death. but it's great for me because I no longer have to wait for my mom at the bank, she said. Barrett, on the other hand, is having fun, even though the young business owner has been making a lot of money since she was a baby. She said, "Right now, I just want to keep doing what I'm doing because it's so much fun. I don't care about anything but having fun." At the time of filming, Pierce Woodward was 17. It is said that he made his first $1 million before he finished high school. The TikTok star and jewelry designer dropped out of school when his social media and accessory business took off. He hasn't looked back since. Before he became famous on TikTok, where he has more than 1.6 million followers, Woodward started his career by posting photos of himself modeling on Instagram. From his parents' garage, he started his business, Brand Pierre, while his fan base grew. The line includes rings made from old spoons, and he took advantage of his TikTok fame by making rings for other popular TikTok users like Noah Beck and Dixie D'Amelio. I remember Pierce telling us he wanted to sell rings online, and I thought, you know what, you have to start somewhere, his father Woody told him. I had no idea that things would go the way they did. People say that the first Brand Pierre drop of 23 rings sold out in 4 days. He said that he now sells 1,000 to 1,500 rings per drop and makes $100,000 per month from TikTok. Benjamin Ahmed, a smart 6th grader, made a collection of whale avatars that looked like cartoons and sold one of them for $20,000. Meet 12-year-old Benjamin Ahmed. He made $1 million by making NFTs. Since I was a kid, I wanted to save $60,000 by the time I turned 18, and I've finally done it. Woodward said that dropping out of high school was scary because it seemed like everything was against you. When her son first told her the news, Shailene was terrified and said she had a heart attack, but she still has a lot of faith in what he was doing. At one point, Woodward's family decided to take advantage of his newfound free time by selling everything and traveling around the world. But then the COVID-19 pandemic hit. We were completely broke, had nowhere to go, and had to start from scratch, Woody said. Not quite broke, his wife quickly added. Woodward wanted to thank his mother for always being there for him, so he surprised her with a white convertible Corvette, the same kind of car she sold years ago to help support the family, and $50,000 in cash. He told her that the money would be used to buy the car she had always wanted. I got rich because of a strange side effect of a drug. After his travel plans fell through because of the pandemic, Woodward gave up his expensive sports car and went on an adventure. He said, "I want to see the whole world. I just want to go out and see the world. Maybe live in a van for a couple of years, meet some hippies, and make some rings with some hippies. Nothing is wrong." Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for more.